Lyrics are spit like a cup, Tell the DJ let the music play and pass the mic my way. The new sheriff said report to the floor, 'cause this is a Masha. Me tell them watch out, 'cause there's a new sheriff in town. Sheriff in town, sheriff in. Me tell them watch out, 'cause there's a new. Hey, me tell them watch out, 'cause there's a new sheriff in town. Sheriff in town, sheriff in. Me tell them watch out, 'cause there's a new sheriff in town. Sheriff in. We're going to do this one more time. They think it's just about my pretty face, oh no, but it's really more than that, Strap up my boots and my lace, Lyrics are spit like a gap, Tell the DJ let the music play and pass the mic my way. The new sheriff said report to the floor, 'cause this is my show. Me tell them watch out, 'cause there's a new sheriff in town. Sheriff in town, sheriff in. Me tell them watch out, 'cause there's a new sheriff in. Sheriff, sheriff in, sheriff, sheriff in. Me tell them watch out, 'cause there's a new sheriff in town. Sheriff in town, sheriff in. Me tell them watch out, 'cause there's a new sheriff in town. Sheriff in town, Da 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 dum, 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 da 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 dum dum dum, da 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 dum, da 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 dum. We go, da 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 dum, da 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 dum, ha, da 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 dum, hey, da 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 dum, da 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 dum dum dum, da 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 dum, da 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 dum, ha. Bed. Okay, are you ready? Who are you? You think you want to come and do? You crowd, who are you? Huh? Who are you? Who are you? You think you want to come and do? You crowd, who are you? Hey, who are you? Who are you? You think you want to come and do? You crowd, who are you? Hey, you want to play me? I am not Jennifer. You know they raise me. You just be Lucifer. You still they chase me. Why? You beginning foul. I'm not your sheriff. I won't let you use me anyhow. Are we waking up? Who are you? You think you want to come and do? You proud. Who are you? Hey, who are you? Who are you? You think you want to come and do? You proud. Who are you? Huh? Who are you? The piano pako koko. We'll see me pointy at what better. Oh no, Mr. Sogbojo. We have a papa size. Oh no, no, no. Hey, you know me see area neighbor. Send you for night. I will beckon. Oh no, Mr. Sogbojo. We have a papa size. You want to play me? I am not Jennifer. You know they raise me. You just be Lucifer. You still they chase me. Why? You beginning foul. I'm not your sheriff. I won't let you use me anyhow. Are we ready? Who are you? You think you want to come and do? You crowd. Who are you? Hey, who are you? Who are you? You think you want to come and do? You crowd. Who are you? Eh? Who are you? I hope you're waking up. I hope you're waking up. Good morning, guys. Who are you? Who are you? You think you want to come and do? You crowd. Who are you? Hey, who are you? Okay. So this song is one of my favorite songs of all time. It speaks about where I'm coming from and where I'm going. I hope you enjoy it. Let's be young. Why? 1, 2. As you see me, I didn't make a man. Everybody calling me, don't you worry, you go find a way. Oh, hallelujah. As you see me, I didn't make a man. Everybody calling me, don't you worry, you go find a way. Oh, hallelujah. I can't believe how I came this far, yeah. Looking at all the problems that I've faced. Ha! I can't believe why they keep shouting my name. It's like whatever they see is just the end of the game. Now I confess, I am blessed. I never know I go ever be the best. Now I confess, already that feels like no human ever contest. I confess, I am blessed. I never know I go ever be the best. Now I confess, already that feels like no human ever. As you see me, I dey make a way. Everybody calling me, don't you worry, you go find a way. Oh, hallelujah. As you see me, I dey make a way. Everybody calling me, don't you worry, you go find a way. Oh, hallelujah. Cause now you see me, I dey blow up. Never believe I can fly, I'm way up. I feel blessed every morning as I wake up. I dey give thanks to God Almighty. Oh yes, now you see me, I dey blow up. Never believe I can fly, I'm way up. I feel blessed every morning as I wake up. I dey give thanks to God Almighty. If you don't cry, keep moving. One day will be your day. Cause if I don't die, I'm still living. Means God will make a way. Make you don't cry, keep moving. One day will be your day. Cause if I don't die, hey, as you see me, I didn't make a way. Everybody calling me, don't you worry, you go find a way. Oh, hallelujah. As you see me, I didn't make a way. Everybody calling me, don't you worry, you go find a way. Oh, hallelujah. One more time. Cause now you see me, I did blow up. Never believe I can fly, I'm way up. I feel blessed every morning as I wake up. I did give thanks to God Almighty. Oh yes, now you see me, I did blow up. Never believe I can fly, I'm way up. I feel blessed every morning as I wake up. I did give thanks to God Almighty. Make you don't cry, keep moving. One day will be your day. Cause if I don't die, make a way. Make you don't cry, keep moving. One day will be your day. Cause if I don't die, hey, as you see me, I dey make a way. Everybody calling me, don't you worry, you go find a way. Oh, hallelujah. As you see me, I dey, yeah. Don't you worry, you go find a way. Oh, hallelujah. Thank you. You this band.
City TV is live. On DSTV, go to channel 363. On GoTV, access City TV on channel 182. On a digital TV, please press the menu button on the remote control and run a new search on your TV. Take note that without an antenna, you cannot access City TV on your television. City TV can be accessed on a free-to-air digital box like the GoTV and Star Times box. City TV, it's your world.
It is a beautiful Friday morning, and what a way to start the show with Miss V.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely fantastic. Gavi.
Yeah, I can't wait. I mean, she's hits after hits after hits after hits. Well, it's Breakfast Daily on City TV. Thank you guys so much for spending your Friday morning with us. My name is Dziffa, Akua.
And I'm David Sakyi, and Dziffa clearly doesn't have a groove on this morning.
Listen, I'm just like, when she comes back, maybe we'll do that with her. But it is an interactive show, so wherever you're watching us from, we do want to hear from you. Use the hashtag Breakfast Daily to contribute to the conversation.
Yes, and we have a WhatsApp line as well, 0550-585832. Definitely let us hear what you're thinking.
We have a packed
Oh, Lord,
today.
it's packed today. Yeah, absolutely. Well,
I'm looking forward to our discovery because I want to get into, planting, greenhouse, and I just want to know how young people can begin to engage in that, and maybe finally we can continue to, produce what we consume.
What I'm looking forward to about your conversation we're going to have with the guys is that hydroponics. It's a very interesting field of agriculture.
Yeah.
You don't need soil and space as in the traditional agriculture. You can just create, and I'm sure they'll show us.
Get into all those things. They brought their materials, so we'll get there.
It'll be fascinating.
The entertainment guys will join us to tell us what's going on in the entertainment world. But it is an election year. We do want to know what's going on in your communities. So if you have any issues within your environment, bad roads, bad schools, bad healthcare system, just take out your phone and record an up to 1 minute video. When you send that video, the number to send it to is 0550-585832. And our email is hellomrpresidenttv@gmail.com. The email again is hellomrpresidenttv@gmail.com. And our WhatsApp line is 0550-585832. Just really important for us to draw national attention to a lot of the issues that we have in our communities that policymakers have turned a blind eye to. And the only way they will answer to these issues is if we show the entire nation what we are personally experiencing. And you have the power to do that. So just use that email, hellomrpresidenttv@gmail.com. And of course, the WhatsApp line is 0550-585832. Now, it is a Friday, so your favorite entertainment journalists are here with us, talking about Kwame Dadzi as well as Ato Kwame. And they're going to tell us everything that is happening in the entertainment world. Good morning, guys. Good morning. How are you both doing?
We're doing good. We're doing good, yes.
Awesome. So I'll start with you.
Yeah.
Stone Boy and his issues. And then Sakyi is finally speaking on it. Or is this Stone Boy telling his side? What's going on?
So, we are talking everything Stone Boy today. I'm not really excited, but
why?
Because it's not really good news. We have two big acts or A-list artists who are talking about their experience with Stone Boy and a lot of controversies. The last time we were here, we were talking about the fact that Stone Boy, from time to time, recently has been named when it comes to all these altercations. Like, it's just murky for Stone Boy right now. And Sakyi finally came out to talk about what happened, because everybody was wondering what happened when we saw Angelo, Sakyi's manager's images of being hit. There were slaps report, there were like bodyguard hit him, there was so on and so forth. Sakyi finally came to clear the air about 2 days ago.
Sure.
Okay.
And right now, everybody's like, okay, so Stone Boy did it. And there's a group of people who are saying that, yeah, there are other things that Sakyi did that he didn't actually say.
So he only told his
side. Yeah. And then, so we are going to start from there, and then we'll move to Samini's side.
Who's always been perceived as Stone Boy's godfather. So should we take a look at Sakyi's statement?
Yeah, let's have a listen to that.
So we'll take a look at that.
Right to be mad. He could have chosen to insult Angelo, even myself, scream, or just even move his car and go. And trust me, he knows I would definitely call him and even apologize. Not because I have to, but I never want bad blood, and I think it's unnecessary. This time I didn't take that route because my brother went overboard, and to me, It's the highest level of disrespect, no matter what happened, because I've been at his concert and he has no idea how I get there or what I go through to get on that stage, because I understand the job and I know there's no way Stonebwoy and his management would have ever wanted to disrespect me intentionally. So the long and short of the story is that yes, my brother did hit my manager, and I'm here to confirm and condemn the act and let him know that I'm extremely disappointed knowing how he is with Angelo. On a lighter note, for those saying how could Angelo allow Stone hit him and go free, again, as I said, you can't control how people react, but you can control yours. And honestly, what do you people think would have been the situation if he retaliated? You know, you same people will have changed your submission. Angelo saw Stone as his little brother getting out of control, and I'm proud he didn't touch him. To end this, I would want to use this incident to advise the up-and-coming to learn how to control your reaction. If you are in this for the long run, you will be provoked. A lot of situations will stir up emotions, but you have to be strong. And to my brother, I would want to say that apology has been accepted, and I know that genuinely you have love for me, I have love for you. Sorry from this side if you felt treated unfairly at the event grounds, and I wish you all the best. Thank you for coming.
Yeah,
that was. I think that was so mature of Sakyi.
Very mature. Very mature.
Calling him his brother.
Because Sakyi didn't even give the details what really happened there, how it started, and all that. Because I'm sure if he had said that, it would have caused a lot of problems again. Because Stonebwoy earlier on came to apologize and even told people to patronize the concert.
Yes. But how long is he going to mess up and apologize? That's my thing. Like, control your temper. You're an adult.
I'm very sure he's learning lessons from this because you can't be doing this almost every time to dent your image. And now when you mention Stonebwoy, I know a lot of people who previously had some love for Stonebwoy are beginning to pull back a bit because of what is happening right now. But I think that Sakyi did well with how he managed the whole situation. When the incident happened, people thought that maybe Angelo or Sakyi would come out at that moment
and
to rant.
The way Calvin Boy did.
They were very quiet. It was only the, I think the video and some images that were put on social media by Angelo.
But they had a concert to concentrate on.
Yes, so they wanted to just concentrate on that. And I think it was good. And the way he went about the whole statement,
it was beautiful.
Showing love and
a
all
lot of
that.
empathy in there.
Yes, and later on we saw pictures of Stonebwoy and Angelo and Stonebwoy's wife together. And apparently they had taken the matter out of the police station. They reported to the police.
Oh, his eyes are fine now?
Yes, so now it means that they have resolved the issue and they're cool, you know.
But my thing is, in the span of 1 year, he was with Calvin Boy at some point.
Yes.
Yes, you've had issues with Calvin Boy. You've had issues with Black City. You've gone to pull out a gun. Now you've taken it to Sakyi. You're like, for how long? Even Shatawale that we all know, Shatadie, he's difficult.
He's papa.
He doesn't know. I don't know who does Shatawale punch. He can't put a gun on. He just takes his phone and he bends. And then maybe somebody needs to find a healthier way of bending. Don't punch people. Don't pull out a gun. Anyway, Samini's also saying something about Stonebwoy.
Yes, so Samini's story is quite interesting. I don't know why he's saying this at this time, because we know Samini is like the godfather of Stonebwoy from the high grade time and all that. So why is he trying to attack Stonebwoy at this moment? I remember about 2 weeks ago, Samini came out with a video saying that there was a clash happening on one of our radio stations right here in Ghana, and he thought that the clash should have been between him and Wale, not Stonebwoy and Wale, because Wale is an OG. He started the beef with him a long time ago. Stonebwoy only inherited the beef.
But who claims beefs in this generation?
They're just trying to play the Jamaica kind of dancehall kind of thing. So
it's not that deep.
He thinks that Shatta is on his level, not Stonebwoy. So
but when Shatta was coming, even when Shatta was trying to beef him, you know, the dancehall, he was ignoring Shatta. Shatta wasn't on his level. So now he acknowledges that Shatta is on his level.
You know, at the moment, it's Stonebwoy and Wale who are up there. They are making the news. They are.
And Mr. Mini's a legend now.
We know.
Let's acknowledge that.
No, but everybody knows that
our biggest export for dancehall is Shatta and Stonebwoy.
Yeah, and Stonebwoy. So if there is any clash, obviously you go for them. And so he wasn't happy. Did a video, ranting, and all that. And then Stonebwoy in an interview said that he gave Samini some credit in the past that Samini didn't deserve.
Wow.
So Samini also got offended,
reply,
and he has released a video last night, or yesterday actually. He did a full live, like 1 hour.
Jesus.
Talking about Stonebwoy.
I think he has too much time on his hands.
At the point saying Stonebwoy behaves like an angel, that he's fake, he's a liar.
And stuff like that.
Stuff like that. And then also saying that so many things happened before Stonebwoy left high grade, but he was able to manage the situation.
Do you have a clip for us to see so that we know?
So there is a bit of that.
Just a tiny...
Yeah, a bit of that.
Okay, let's take a look at that. Okay, let's do that.
If I want to talk, you're not going to talk those things again. Because a lot of things happened before we parted ways, but nobody came out. I did not come out to say anything like how, when things were going on between him and Kelvin, he was quick to come out and do things. Even during that time, I spoke to him one-on-one, low-key, and said, you cast your mind back to certain things and check how I handled certain things and cool down, because it's good to protect the legacy rather than break it down all of a sudden and let people just do whatever. So, listen, make I tell you something, say. You know, say, the day where we go do the, we go visit Shatta for a show. You know, say that thing, if your man will invite me, call me, tell me, say, I will go through, after I say myself, I'm not really getting the mood. I don't want to go place, they don't invite me. Say, make we go. Yes, before I follow up, the next day as the matter, chop hot. Then he come explain the thing, talk the thing, like I wanted to go and I went because I felt like I wanted to. No, I didn't want to go there and I had not thought of going there until you call me, tell me to come with you. So if the day Sean B, when you say me, I never do anything to help you during the time where these things are going on, you'll be liar. And I'm not going to sit down, make that thing happen, because you laugh and make me look like a funny guy for that interview inside. That's one way you bring the track forever. Make you people do track, make it come close to forever. Challenge you people all for the dance.
I can't be bothered.
To me, Stonebwoy should not respond again. He shouldn't speak to this issue again.
I think Sakyi did a great speech for Stonebwoy. He should just talk to Samini as well. Yeah.
On how to
handle this, because like you said, they handled it nicely. I don't know why he's coming out now to.
And he has a song as well.
At least you are perceived as the godfather of Stonebwoy.
Stay that
respect
way.
Is there. Why do you go to that extent?
It's like Kofi Kenyatta, and if Castro had not passed away, Castro fighting Kofi Kenyatta.
Yes.
Like, seriously.
Issues happen, things happen. Yeah. But once you guys are moving on and everybody sees
and have moved on.
Okay, now they've moved on. So we enjoy your music, Charlie, all this, but Stonebwoy should not respond. If he does, it will continue to create that kind of dent on the brand.
Do you think Samini is trying to pull a Shatawale card by perhaps picking on Stonebwoy to gain some relevance? Because Shatawale picked on Samini for a long time. Yeah. And that's how people started paying. I said, who's this guy bullying Samini?
I mean, if he's going to do that, he should be ready, because just like does he say, if Stonebwoy should reply, it's going to be something else.
And you know how he replies.
And it's going to keep going and keep going and keep going.
But did we need to know the details of I didn't want to go, he took me there? I mean, why don't you just call the person on the phone
and have a conversation?
Yeah. Anyway. Any advice for our legend on how to handle this in future? Because we don't want another Assem on our hands.
I think they need to manage their ego. You know, creatives have ego problems.
We all have ego problems.
Creatives have it like it's
inflated.
Yes. They need to manage this situation well, because already Stonebwoy is suffering some kind of backlash from the general public, from the media. And if he should go into this matter again to spill the beans, or I don't want the whole thing to escalate to something else. Charlie.
But don't you think it's time Stonebwoy, really looked into the mirror? Because I think there's some truth to Samini saying Stonebwoy,
maybe,
presents himself as this angel. Because in every situation, most people will empathize with him that, Kevin Boy is ungrateful. Black City is the bully. Every Shatawale, there was a situation where was a bulldog pulled up on him at Champs, he pulled out a gun. It always comes across as if he is the underdog and people are going after him. But now it's like you go to punch a whole big man in the face and it's a bit of a
big man.
I agree that he management of Stonebwoy need to like sit down and analyze what they're going to do next. If he needs some form of help, he should get it, and because we love him and we want him to continue to do what he's doing. So if that's what's best for him, I think he should.
Because we're not a violent people. I don't know. What other artists do we have who has pulled out a gun twice? In this country, in our history of, we've had the regime of social awards, we have VIP, in a span of, 5 years, punch someone in the face. His record alone, I don't know. That's not who we are, or am I?
No.
Even Shatta, who is annoying.
I'm very sure Stonebwoy is going to work on
this. He's going to
very sure. And work on his PR machinery as well. Yeah, because Charlie, too many people talking.
Yeah, exactly. So there was a lady who was actually challenging Sakyi to come out to actually spill out the details.
Oh, come on.
She went on and mentioned the whole police scenario. Because
and she's very close to
Stonebwoy.
Well, that's not nice.
So a lot of people are believing it because apparently, according to her, Stonebwoy was actually arrested that day.
Wow.
Yeah, and so like she said so many things, but Sakyi handled it maturely. Didn't spill the details.
Yeah.
Nobody needs to know that they handled it and they killed it.
Yeah.
And that people like that go along with affect his brand. And
Thank you guys so much for being here. It's always great to start our weekend.
And Miss V is here today.
Speaking of weekends.
Yes, speaking of weekends. The city countdown.
Ato's gonna go on a date.
Very necessary.
The weekend starts with city countdown.
David's gonna go on a date, so where does he get his?
Alright, so
today's David's turn.
I thought it was Ato that I forgot. Ato's not on the market.
Quickly, David. So last week
how are you?
Am I on
the market?
No, I can go on a date, but
really?
Yeah.
I thought you were off the market.
But I go. Alright, so last week Miss V was on the charts with Baby and new song. So, Cookie David, if you're going out with your date, you need the songs that made it to the city countdown. The top 10 hottest songs in GH right now, hosted by Jessica on 97.3 every Friday. And anytime we're here, Cookie David, trust me, we'll bring you the songs. So you can delete all the old songs that you have, those old songs, and then update it with the songs that made it to the CD countdown.
I just got a message from Jessica. She said you have to update your Jessica, not the Jessica that we all know. You have to update her playlist.
I'll do that.
Wherever you are now, guys, don't go anywhere.
Close-up deep action with antibacterial mouthwash formula and deep cleaning gel. Close-up deep action. Enjoy long-lasting fresh breath.
There is no promise we cannot keep. There is no commitment we cannot honor. There is no delivery we cannot guarantee. There is only one Bethel Logistics Company Limited, a licensed international freight forwarding and clearing agent, a trusted global brand with an extensive network for the movement of air freight and ocean freight worldwide. We are the trusted name for road freight into Western and Northern Africa. We are fully accredited by Ghana Customs and Excise. We cater for all your freight forwarding, customs clearing and forwarding, cross trades, inland transportation, internal cargo tracking systems, customer freight costing and consultancy, cold chain logistics management, logistics and warehousing, quality inspection, and much more. In Accra, Tema and Takrady, we are always available to ensure easy movement of cargo countrywide. Call us on 0204 528 900 or 0244 707 859. Email info@bethellogistics.com. Locate us in Accra at North Ridge, adjacent Accra Girls High School, or in Tema at Community 4, or in Takrady on the second floor of the GCB building. Website bethellogistics.com. Bethlog, expert in shipping logistics.
A low-level officer, really.
Okay.
But nonetheless, I was in charge of the mission.
Okay. So
I went to establish the mission, and I was there as a team leader for 15 months.
That is brilliant.
You know, that was 95.
And you were young then.
I was much younger than I am today. Because. The Ghanaians actually are very rich in culture for two reasons. One, when I look at the kingship, you know, to date, it's very interesting how community revolves around a king, and the king to date has a lot of say in what happens in the country, what happens in the community, and how resources and land is managed and shared. So I find that very interesting.
Comprehensive news. The City Newsroom at 8 p.m. on City TV is your most engaging news bulletin on TV.
It's a very oh, that's too bad. The youth are still throwing stones. They are still throwing stones here into our direction. And can I come in? I want to come in. Okay.
Telling your stories better with correspondents covering every corner of the country.
Getting access to potable water is a daily struggle for residents of Kakichekopi and Balekopi communities in the Ada East district of the Greater Accra region.
City Newsroom at 8 p.m. Very fluent with issues that concern you.
This inquiry we can find Mr. Rabbi. Someone is in a bread. Told you kind of 1 week. What do you say?
Is it unfair? What all this? What all this? We are dying. We are dying. We are dying for chocolate.
With City Newsroom, your community is now connected.
In this our community, all of us, we are very sorry about this school. If we went to see the children, they are so small. Even my grandchildren are there. My grands outside there. If they come out from the school, I have this.
Every day at 8 p.m., City Newsroom is live on City TV.
Welcome back. It is still Breakfast Daily on City TV. Thank you guys so much for spending your Friday morning with us. Now, our discovery this morning will blow your mind, especially if you're interested in agriculture, growing vegetables, not getting your hands messy with soil, and just everything else you need to know. And they are young guys, so they're going to tell us their journey. I'm talking about Nana Newman, who's the founder of Tropical Growers, as well as Prince Akwanda, who's the co-founder of Tropical Growers. Throughout our conversation with them, if you have any questions, let us hear them with the hashtag Breakfast Daily and the WhatsApp line 0550-585-832. If you're outside Ghana and you want to contribute to the conversation, simply use the country code +233. Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
How are you both?
Fine, thank you.
Thank you so much for being here.
You're welcome.
Now, this is interesting because when you first got here, I was going to ask you, like, where's the soil? And you said there's no soil, so I have trust issues. So I had to lift up the cup and look. So do you want to tell us a bit about hydroponic farming before we get into Tropical Growers? See, guys.
Okay,
that's the root. I know a friend of mine, Evelyn, was like, "Me who be though?"
Please. Okay, so hydroponic farming is basically just growing the same type of plants in a water-based nutrient solution.
Okay.
So the same, the same nutrients which are present in the soil, it's just been extracted and put together in a compound form. So they are sold in bags. Wow. So what you do is you just get the bags. You have to mix them together, the same NPK and the micronutrients needed. You mix it together.
What's NPK?
Oh, that's the fertilizer, the potassium and the major nutrients needed to grow. Yeah, so you just mix it all together and put it inside your water solution. But you have to also check some things like the pH and the EC.
Okay.
After you're mixing, you make sure everything is in the right range needed for the plant to grow. Huh. So when you're done with that, then that's all. And with our method, it's a bit different in the fact that, we don't use any, as you can see, there are no pumps, there's nothing attached.
Yeah.
So when we're done mixing, we just leave it there, and it just grows until harvest time.
That's it?
Yeah, and that's it.
Like, are you both farmers? Like, did you grow up with farmers? Maybe you came out of the womb?
No.
How did you end up in this space?
I'm into IT. He's an engineer.
Okay, so tell us the story of how an engineer and an IT specialist ended up in hydroponic farming.
Actually, we've known each other since 2006.
Wow, 14.
We're best friends.
Aww.
So he called me, he was in Malaysia, and he called me. He was like, he'd seen a fruit in Malaysia, and he's sure it can do well in Ghana. So he wants to come down so that we do farming. I'm like, no problem. Farming is not a thing, but I'm like, no problem, because he's my best friend. I can't say no to him.
Really? You could have said no, like, dude, I have my whole future ahead of me.
So
great idea,
he came down with some couple of seeds. That's honeydew melon. That's the first thing we planted, honeydew melon. It's part of the melon family, but then it has a yellow interior. So we tried with that, and I can say we did well, but then it doesn't like rain. So eventually we lost everything.
Wow.
So that's when we decided to take another step further, go into greenhouse farming and try to do our honeydew melons in the greenhouse. But then that system was really expensive, so we started to go with the most basic, which is for the lettuce. So we started with the lettuce, and that's where we are.
How many years has it been since the ideation process to figuring out that this is what works?
It's been 2 years. Yeah.
2 years?
2 years, yeah.
No, not since the company has been in existence.
Yeah, since the ideation, yeah.
Wow.
So we got the idea in 2018.
Okay.
At that time, the funds were depleted, so we were fortunate. We were entering competitions and stuff. And one of the first funding we got was from the president. We won the presidential pitch. That was the maiden edition. We won some money. It wasn't really sufficient, but we had to make do with it, put some things together. Fortunately, we were able to put the whole setup together, and we started it.
How important is it for startups to focus on starting small?
Well, it's very important, especially if you're also looking for funding. People are not just looking for the ideas. They want to see it work. So in the initial stages, you talk to people, you want to do this, you want to do this, but then it's just an idea. It's up to you to actually change the whole narrative. So when you actually do it, the whole conversation moves from it can't work to how did it work? And, what are you doing? What are you not doing? That's when people start believing, in what you said.
Wow. So how did it work?
Yes, so before we had 28, everything got, when we started 2018, but when we were done building the greenhouse, which we actually had to build ourselves.
So you built the greenhouse in 2018?
Yes.
Okay.
It got done in 2019.
Okay.
So that's when it started. We were doing some sampling, but funny enough, those weren't going so well.
Why?
I think we weren't getting all the parameters right. But when the greenhouse was done, we moved into it. We figured at least we had some hands-on on it, so we actually just moved into it. That was around February in 2019. So that's when we actually moved, and the first set actually worked in there. So from there, we started, looking for markets, talking to people, trying to figure out, ways to move ahead.
Okay. Prince, how do you merge the two? On the one hand, you're trying to grow high-quality things, and on the other hand, you have to also go out there and figure out how to market it to the general public.
Okay. Due to lack of funds, we decided to do all the work by ourselves. So he handles the marketing and the clients and everything, and I'm mostly on the farm. I do the planting.
Okay.
So recently we started with this new product. That's the grow pipes. So since he's mostly in Accra, he's like the one doing the grow pipes for the clients.
Okay. What is the grow pipes? Because we're looking at something there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Explain what that is.
Yeah. So we realized, this thing, we can grow it in anything. If you have any bottle, anything which can be used, to trap water.
Actually, if your handbag can hold water, we can.
Yeah. So anything at all,
that can hold water.
Yeah, we can actually grow it inside. I realized, earlier this year, there are people who actually,
It's so adorable. Please don't let me distract you. Continue.
Yeah. There are people who actually, they want to actually farm, but then, when you want to buy, you need to buy it in bulk. Other than that, unless you have to go to some of these outlets and stuff. So we realized, we could just bring farming to these people who are interested in, having this whole healthy life and stuff, So we come set it up for you. What we do is we just come look at your space, see what we need, and it's versatile, so the designs change. I mean, it's in these grow pipes, and these are different diameters, so one is at a 3-inch, this is a 4-inch.
Okay.
We started with this, but now we're on this, because this can hold a lot more water, and with this, you actually don't need to check it at all.
So how long will this grow into this?
3 weeks, just 3 weeks.
Just 3 weeks?
Yeah, 3 weeks.
So not only are you guys, farmers in your own right, you've learned it all, you're also passing the knowledge on to the rest of us so that we can do it on our own. What informed that?
Well, we just want to make farming look cool. People have this perception about farming. When you talk about farming, they picture cutlass, hoes, and weeds and all that. But then I want to bring computers into farming. I want to make the whole thing look cool.
I mean, and we don't need a greenhouse space to make it happen.
So for this,
you don't need a mini greenhouse in your house.
No, all you just need is something to prevent the rain from entering.
Diluting your nutrient solution.
Okay, so if you have a porch,
if you have a porch, you can do it. If you want it outside, we just give you.
You can do it in your bedroom, your washroom, wherever.
It doesn't need direct.
Yeah, so there's it needs light. So there's a type of light you actually get for it if you want it indoor.
I mean, how do people react when you go into their homes and you help them set up?
Wow. It's the same thing you actually did when you came here.
So it's actually nice to watch your plant grow.
Yeah. What does the future look like for you? And if I wanted to do this, how much would the whole thing cost me? Like, I want to get into this.
Okay, so this, what we do is we first of all come take the survey, because people have different tastes, different varieties. So based on that survey, then we get to know, like, what's your requirement and everything.
Okay.
Yeah, so somebody can have a same grow pipe, but they want it a little bit segmented for different types of growings. So when we come to the survey, we actually interact with you, just like we are doing over here. We get to know what you want, your requirements, then we also tell you what we can do.
So it's a proper relationship. It's not like a one-size-fits-all type of thing.
And it's a package, it's a whole package thing. So when you're done growing, for the next time, when it's ready, you need to grow it again. So what we do is, after that setup, the setup comes to everything. So after it, we just bring you the nutrients and the seedlings. If you don't have seedlings, we work with very good seed companies who give us top quality seeds. So we bring you the seeds, the seedlings, and we give you the nutrients needed to grow.
Amazing.
So it's like a whole package deal. So when you're working with us, you're still working with us. And we always try to.
So you're converting the rest of us into mini farmers. In a way.
Yes.
Oh, is it just lettuce for now?
Yeah, for now just lettuce, but we'll be adding other things along the line.
Then you'll be teaching us all as we go.
Yes.
How has the journey been for you guys? Because I mean, I'm blown away by the fact that you didn't have farming experience. You researched, you experimented, you got it right. And instead of you to say, you know what, we're not going to teach anyone how it's done, we're just going to keep profiting off of them, you're actually passing the knowledge on. How has it been?
It's been very difficult.
Oh.
The capital was woefully inadequate. So, for instance, something like water, we had to carry water from Accra to the farm for, I think
a year.
More than a year.
During the year.
Where's the farm located?
So it's in the eastern region.
So you have to carry water from
Accra to the farm each week, twice a week.
You need good water, good quality water. And it needs to be within a specific pH.
I hope you don't have that problem anymore.
We still do, but soon that problem will be solved.
Are you looking to raise funding? Because maybe if someone is watching...
The plan is to put up the largest commercial hydroponic farm in Africa. So...
Is there an email to reach out if someone wants to invest in this?
Okay, yes. So on Instagram, it's Tropical Growers. On Twitter too, it's the same Tropical Growers. Our email is
tropicalgrowersgh@gmail.com.
Yeah.
But I even think if all of us got into this, you guys may even be able to grow on revenue alone before maybe you need to scale. I don't know. You tell me.
What we want to do is we want to start teaching your kids. So instead of disposing those Don Simon and Ceres packs away, you can grow in them. Your kids can grow vegetables.
So we have a model which we are yet to roll out, so kind of like senior high school thing, trying to let them know that, farming isn't as difficult as, when my kids farming, it's basically take a cutlass and any picture you see of a farmer,
and you cut yourself.
Yes, and they've actually taken off their shirt. They're looking so tired.
Sweating.
Yes, so I mean, like
one brown D type of mentality.
Yeah, but I mean, farming is quite cool.
So give us a range of, prices if someone wants to just get some, because we have this mentality, these guys on TV, they must be very expensive. Okay. So just a range.
Yeah, so like
people can start calling.
You kind of like have some standards. So a standard is like the same length as you see on the ground. And that's a 1.5 meter, and it's in three different. We give you 3 of this.
Okay.
Yes, 1.5. So that with the roof and everything. So that goes for about 1,400.
Okay.
Yeah. So you get a total of 90. One is 9, as you can see. So you get a total of 27.
Okay.
Plants, yeah.
And is that the minimum you can get?
Yeah, that's the minimum you can get. Actually.
Okay, so then you can start growing and selling yourself if you want to make an additional income.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking there are a lot of restaurants who probably, buy lettuce from places where they can't guarantee. So if there are young people watching and they're looking for a venture, they can partner you guys and then they start selling this to restaurants.
Yeah.
Well, anything else we need to know? Because I'm super excited.
One other thing, you realize wherever you go in Accra, you realize people watering vegetables with water from the gutter. And it's so heartbreaking. The kind of energy we put into getting quality water to our farm, when we come back to Accra and we see people watering like vegetables with just any water, it's really heartbreaking. So we just want to change that narrative.
Yeah.
Hydroponics is so easy. Yeah, quite expensive, but so easy. And it's faster. Every 3 weeks. This is just 3 weeks old.
And it's cleaner for you, because sometimes we think it's expensive, but if you put something cheap in your body and you get sick, you're going to spend more money treating yourself.
And the roots actually tell you just how clean the whole plant is.
Yeah. This is... So what are the other projects? So you mentioned kids. Are there anything else that you are doing? Let's say some university or a secondary school would want to start teaching their students how to...
Okay, so currently we're just, the focus is trying to get the senior high school project rolled out. We're actually trying to get some expansion done on the farm.
Okay.
Yeah, because the first structure has its own kind of complications, so we need to get actually newer structures to be able to facilitate a lot more learning and growing more things, so we get used to it, able to like come and teach people like you. So, yeah.
Wow. I mean, I'm super impressed, and I'm sure our viewers are too. Social media handles again, emails, numbers. Let us know how we'll reach you, and I'll be coming on the farm so we do some more interactive fun stuff for our viewers to see how it's done.
You're always welcome.
So please share the handles with us again.
Yeah. So on Instagram it's Tropical Growers, and on Twitter it's @TropicalGrowers. The email is tropicalgrowersgh@gmail.com. And also, when you go on Instagram, you can get a number there which you can call. And that will direct you actually to me, since I handle most of the spots.
Thank you guys so much, Nana and Prince. I have some messages here. Dora Noom says, beautiful. Honorable Wanbezi Senior says, great. And let me see. Kojo Fusasari says that he's so proud of you guys for the work that you're doing. And I think the entire nation is proud. I mean, when you talk about impact ventures, this is one. You're not only providing jobs, but you're also helping us learn how to eat in a cleaner manner. A lot of people would pay to learn how to grow what they eat. And you guys have started this revolution. And I'm so honored that you're here, because in years to come, probably going to have to get on your schedule to find you. So thank you so much for coming here and sharing this great work that you're doing. We'll do some practical stuff later, but you guys have a video for us that we're going to watch so that we can see how it's all done. Take a look at that video.
There is nothing as hard as a diamond. For buildings with superior strength that withstand all weather conditions, Diamond Cement should be your preferred choice. Locate Diamond Cement nationwide with factories in Aflao, Takrady and Bupe. Diamond Cement, as hard as a diamond.
Whoa. What's going on, babe?
Have you heard of Wheel of Fortune?
No, what's that?
Register on betplanet.com.gh. Select Wheel of Fortune and win a prize.
What? Wait, I'm just gonna win a prize because I'm new?
Yes, but to win a prize, you only deposit 10 Ghana Cedi.
Before I win, I have to pay?
Really? So you're comparing 10 Ghana Cedi to an iPhone, an iPad, 25,000 Ghana Cedi. Eh? Okay, let's play. Babe, we are rich! We are rich!
Well, this next segment is going to be exciting
We opened the show with her, and I'm just blown away by all the achievements that she's made all these years, and still very young, but really had a lot of impact. Vera Hamenupeda, she's here. Also known, or better known, as Miss V. Good morning.
Hi, I'm so happy you were able to pronounce my name. Wow, that's very strange.
Well, yeah, I've been practicing.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for trying.
So how are you? How are you?
I'm fabulous. I'm really good, thank you.
All right, so let's go back a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Where did you grow up? Where were you born? Where did you grow up?
Okay, I was born in Accra, in a hospital inside Labadi.
Okay.
And yeah, so I lived in Labadi for about 6 years of my life with 3 other siblings, my mom and dad. But unfortunately, we were really, really poor. So I grew up in Labadi. We were squatting in a family member's house, and so it was 6 of us in one room growing up for about...
I think we have a picture there. Over here.
Oh yeah, that's Labadi actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was there for 6 years of my life. I have older siblings. I'm the last born, so...
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the firstborn, she's a lawyer.
Okay.
Rosalind. She works with Samson Ladi and Yanini.
Okay.
I don't know if you know him.
Yes,
Yeah. And then the secondborn, he is in the States. He's a chef.
Okay.
And then the thirdborn, Margaret, on social media, she's known as Margie, or the Beauty Bar by Margie. She is a beauty therapist. Okay. And then you have Sweet V. So yeah, I grew up in Labadi for a bit, and then moved to North Kaneshi. God was good to us, so we were able to upgrade from squatting in someone's home to moving into a family compound house now, but we now had our own section. So there were 2 rooms between 4 kids.
A little bit more privacy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and yeah, but God has just been good ever since, and things just got better and better and better.
Yeah.
My mom, she's a caterer. My dad used to deal in spare parts, but he sort of gave that up to help my mom with the restaurant chop bar business.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Super. Now, when you look back on your childhood growing up, are there any things that you can see clearly, these things have impacted who I am today? What are some of those experiences?
Definitely. This is one that I've been saying for a while now. The one thing that impacted my life, and I think it was a bit negative, was the fact that I didn't have a social life growing up.
Okay.
I grew up in a very strict Ewe home. You know, Ewe parents are like, they're really strict.
The
So,
strictest of the strict.
yeah, didn't have friends coming over, play time, you know, going out to parties, didn't do none of that. So coming into music from how I was, which was always by myself, the switch was really difficult for me. So first 2-3 years of my music career, I was always getting bad comments about my attitude because they said I was not nice, I wasn't friendly. But it wasn't that I wasn't friendly or not. I didn't know how to
do that.
I didn't know how to communicate with people. So that's one thing that affected me, but unfortunately was bad. One thing that also had a big impact was just my upbringing in general. My mom, she is a staunch Christian, and she taught us to cook, make our own meals, clean the house. And some people say I'm very ladylike. It's because of my mom and my dad. So, yeah, that's one of those. And then we always used to sing growing up. So.
Tell us about Martin de Porres.
So, yeah, Martin de Porres, we all went there. I loved Martin de Porres. I think it was one of the stepping stones to making me who I am today. Yeah, I went there for kindergarten, primary, and GSS, and then I moved to St. Mary's, and then Central University to Ghana Technology University.
So let's focus on St. Mary's.
Okay.
I love secondary school for one reason. I think it's probably the most impactful transition period. Okay, that's from Mary's, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So are you still friends with them?
I haven't heard from them in a long time. We were entertainment prefects.
Okay.
So I was the second assistant.
Okay.
And then the first assistant is a very cute one. I mean, the first one.
Okay. The one on the left is the first assistant?
Yeah. And then the LC was the boss of us. Yes.
The one on the right. You're probably going to be most impacted by your experiences within those years in secondary school. How was Mary's like for you?
I absolutely hated secondary school.
Okay, why?
Because, like I said, I didn't have a social upbringing. So going into the first day they left me at boarding house, my mom and dad went to drop me off. It was the beginning of a disaster.
Oh,
because
wow.
I was just in a place with so many people. I didn't know how to communicate. So for 4 years of my life in secondary school, it was me going to class alone and coming back to my dormitory alone. I didn't really know how to make friends, so it wasn't so fun. Yeah.
When do you feel that you began to transition from the, maybe I should say, a recluse who didn't really know how to interact and communicate and all that, to what we see now as probably a bit more of a social butterfly?
Yeah. I'll be honest, in the first 4, 5, 6, in fact, that's most of my career, I was really just acting what I knew socialization was. But now, I'm actually very easy with it. I don't force it. It took a really long time, but yeah.
Tell us about your happiest day.
My happiest day?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's a tough question. My happiest day, I have so many.
Okay, so give us an experience. Share with us something that you would say, this one is definitely one of those days that I'm so happy every time I think about it.
Okay, can I say the first song I released coming back after a year-long break.
Which was?
Sheriff.
Okay.
That was very exciting for me because this was all me. I wasn't under a record label anymore, and I formed my own team. It was just so exciting. That was one of the most exciting times of my life.
Super.
Yeah.
We'll come back and talk about that and how empowering it is and all of that. But I know that you're very involved in a lot of activities, not activities that's in a sense of just work, but things that are empowering, so you have your high school drive that you do for the high school. Is it just high school girls or high school students generally?
It started out with just the females in secondary school, and then the boys were complaining that Miss V doesn't come to them. So now I had to do it like a high school tour for everybody.
What's the idea for you? What's it behind the high school tour?
The high school tour initially was to empower girls to just be strong and know that they can reach for the sky, and they don't really need people to always push them. They can get up and do something for themselves. So I used to go with resource people in the industry, in different industries, and they talked to them. And there was a workshop about job opportunities and stuff like that. But then I expanded it to the guys as well. So I basically empowered the
Considering how much you didn't like high school, what was it that made you feel like I need to do this?
I was very confused in secondary school. Someone asked me recently, so what did you want to be growing up? And I kept telling the person that I had no idea what I wanted to be. All this you're seeing now, Miss V, I stumbled upon. It's a blessing I stumbled upon. Up until I met Richie, I had no idea what I wanted to do because there was nobody to talk to me and maybe kind of find out where my strengths are and sort of lead me in that direction. So I decided, you know what, let me do this for other students, other kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
The music career, when did it begin? As far as you can remember, when did it really start?
It really started when I went solo. So 2014. That's when it really started. But I started officially 2012.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was with D3?
Yeah, with my girl group, yeah.
Okay. How was the girl group, though? Tell us about that.
I
know you lasted for about a
fun.
year, so tell us about that.
It was fun. I mean, I knew one of them from secondary school, Samira Buari, Nadia Buari's little sister.
Okay.
So yeah, it was easy. It was fun. You always had a shoulder to lean on when you're scared for a show and things like that.
Yeah.
So it was definitely fun. Yeah.
But you were confident to go solo.
I wasn't.
Okay, you know something? D3. Let's go back and do some memories from D3.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. So we'll come back and we'll play D3 in just a little bit.
Okay.
Now let's talk a little bit. I want to dwell a little bit more on D3. There are many groups, you know, so girl groups, guy groups, and all of that. Ghana across the world, we see it all the time. And when we're growing up, especially between, let's say, like teenage years and early youth, you see that a lot of young groups come up and all that. Why do these groups typically, in your opinion, why don't they generally not last? What's it about the trend? There's a few that have lasted.
Yeah.
You know, you will see that they started in their youth and they are grown up and they are old, but they are still doing it.
Yeah. Shout outs to R2Bs. They've been together for the longest time. They're still working together, so that's amazing. It's tough because it's different personalities coming together to work, and everybody has an idea. But in my case, with the girl group, it was young girls, 16, 17, 18. We had school, and at a point, one of them had to travel, so it was just very messy. So it couldn't.
So maybe it's just a transitioning period of your life where you haven't decided everything yet. So maybe the decisions that have to come later sort of throw you through the band apart and all that. Okay. Let's take a look at something from D3.
Yeah. Woo! Good girls gone bad. Diamond on the track. You know our names, right? Diamond on the track. You know our names, right? Diamond on the track. Killer music, body be the victim. Diamond on the track with a victim.
All right. So you clearly, there was a smile on your face that was infectious as you watched that. Tell us about how you feel.
It was friends in a group. It was so exciting. It was fun. I mean, we always fight as girls. So yeah, there were the petty quarrels, but at the end of the day, we had such a good time. We gossiped a lot. That was really great. And I mean, it was just fun. Yeah, it was fun.
Super. Okay, so I was looking through your discography. Oh my goodness. You have done a lot of work.
I try.
You write every song you sing?
I never used to write my music. I was always involved in the writing process because my thing was to lay down like a good melody, you know, but I never finished the writing. So, yeah.
Okay. Did you, okay, so, but when you're going to sing a song that you're not fully involved, how much trust you have to have that it's going to be good.
My
it's going to be good for you.
Yeah, me, if I connect to a song, it's very easy for me to like act out someone's emotions. To make it make sense.
Yours,
so yeah, it wasn't too tough. No, it wasn't. No.
All right. So let's come to the beginning of Links Entertainment. What was the journey like? Okay, so first of all, you said you met Richie.
Yeah.
Okay, so tell us about that, and then the impact in the early days. You know, going solo, hitting or virtually like hitting Ghana in a splash.
Yeah.
Like almost overnight. Miss B has become a household name.
Yeah.
Tell us about those first few months and years.
Okay, so I met Richie in 2012, and I followed Samira to the studio because she wanted to create the band.
Okay.
So I went with her, and then she said, "This is Vera Richie." And you know, the funny thing is, I never listened to music growing up. So honestly speaking, when we got to the studio, I sang, and I saw 3 huge men sitting down, and they loved my voice. And then when we were leaving, I asked them, I said, so who's Richie? Oh my God, was Richie in there? Because I'd heard the music, but I never used to watch TV or anything. And then she pointed out a picture. It's like, wow, Richie was this very calm, cool, very quiet guy. And he makes a lot of jokes, so, but very talented. And he knows how to groom an artist. So that was like how the journey started. Voice training, performance training, recording, testing my voice in different ways, and we did like 2 or 3 shows, and then the group went dead. And then Richie said, you know, V, you can still do this. Why don't you stay on and then keep going? And I wanted to quit, but I also thought about how my mom went to fight at home for me about this whole music thing, because my dad was not trying to let me do the music, so I didn't want to disappoint her either. So that made me also continue. And then from there, my first song was with Zio of VVIP.
Okay.
That song, I didn't even know it blew.
Was that Boko Boko?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't even know it was big until we went on some show one day. I don't remember if it was Nima or somewhere. And I performed, and people started singing. They started shouting the chorus. I was like,
I like the bit where, you know, you do the song really well in the video, but then all of a sudden there's this moment where he just raises his hands and says, yeah.
I know.
And I'm like, oh my goodness, you know, I think it's an amazing song with an amazing video to go with it.
Thank you.
But I'm still feeling the whole nostalgia thing. I want to do a little bit more nostalgia.
Okay.
Let's watch another video. Ametam.
Please sing your version for us. I don't want. No.
House party. By the girls in the place we never leave. Ametam. Take control. You know what me for do with my waist, so I do it slow motion. I go low, low. Them boys, them a chase, but my pum pums for no man. See this place getting hotter. Magic in the air, hurry, patter, patter. I'm a kid, so I'm back to the matter. So I open and close, scatter. Sexy girls, we are bring it on. I'ma twist, I'ma waist, I'ma turn you on. And we keep it going until the man. And we keep getting naughty until the sun. Oh no, here we go. Ametam is here, you know. It's a holiday, school is closed. It's time to party. Ametam in the Ghana. Ametam in the Gambia. Ametam in the Niger. It's Ametam in all countries, yeah. House party. Watch me explode, me I'm a time bomb. The boys all pull up, dance Halkin say he wanna grind some. Money I fi make, cause I'm sweet to you, my body chocolate, eh, whoa. Me I look right, oh bolo, oh so my skin tight. Wallahi, baby I'm a drew the bank, coma. See my sissy good boy, I go wine on you to a coma. Oh no, here we go. Ametam is here, you know. It's a holiday, school is closed. It's time to party. Ametam in the Ghana. Ametam in the Gambia. Ametam in the Niger. It's Ametam in
All right. Enough of the nostalgia. Let's get into it.
Thank you, God.
How does that make you feel, bro?
For that video, I wanted to just dig a hole and enter the ground because I remember how I felt. I was so shy on set. There were like all these people watching me, and I was still getting out of my shell, so that was tough. But it was still fun at the end of the day. Yeah.
All right. Boko Boko, when it came out, and at what point did you realize that, my goodness, this music thing is real now? I mean, it's like what they call, they say celebrity. It's like you're beginning to feel this thing now. When did that hit?
Can I be honest? I never have really felt. I mean, I was just enjoying what I did. I don't know about the extra things that came with it. I just really had.
You're having fun.
A good time, yeah.
But when you go to places, don't you find that around that time, you know, you're releasing your songs almost every couple of months, a new song comes out and all that. Sometimes people literally throng you when you show up.
Oh yeah.
Okay. How did that make you feel?
I didn't like it at all. Like I said, from a very, very, very quiet life.
It just wasn't you.
It was, no, I couldn't stand it. Like there were times I'd be really mad I have to go out because I know I'm going to get that reaction from people. But at a point I came to understand it was just love, and people loved me and loved what I did, and so I should show it back to them. So
you have 3 albums to your name.
Yeah. Davi, Revelation, and Verified.
Yeah. Let's walk through the 3. Verified is the first one. Revelation is the first one. What was the process of creating that? What was that like?
It was all written by different writers. My job was to get in the studio and sing my heart out, and that was it.
Okay.
Yeah, and luckily, Lynx has everything in place. So my job was just studio time and training, and then they handled everything else. Yeah.
Verified. Same thing.
Same.
Okay.
But the one that I felt very close to was Davi, because this one took me back home. Even the album cover was very traditional, and I had one of my favorite songs there on it, Davi, and it was a really beautiful album.
Tell us about that particular song. You wrote that yourself?
That song was written by Kwame Eugene.
Okay.
But before he wrote that song, I had to sit with him to tell him about my life and my experiences, my happy times, my bad times, and this genius just sat down and put that all in 3 minutes writing. And yeah, I sang it. Yeah.
How do you feel every time you hear that song? Not you singing or performing it, but you're hearing it, hearing yourself. That out-of-body experience where you're singing, you know it's you, but you're hearing yourself.
Honestly, I'm so used to it, it doesn't move me. Maybe the first time I heard my voice recorded, I didn't know what to do to myself. That was epic. That was epic. But I'm so used to it now, I don't have any feeling
epic in
from
what kind of way?
It was so strange hearing my voice recorded. I don't know. I don't know if that's happened to you before. Yeah, it was really strange. It was exciting. It was really exciting. But the thing about this song is when I'm really like chill and I'm listening to it, I could get emotional. Yeah.
Last I counted, you've been nominated for, I don't know, maybe 30 times. I mean, there's so many nominations that you've received. What does that do for you? To know that there's such recognition.
I mean, it solidifies my place here, and it tells me I'm working really hard, because there are honestly maybe millions of artists here in this country, and to be recognized as one of the best, that's amazing. Yeah.
Okay, so any interest outside of music?
Yeah, recently cooking.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm shocked. It's the lockdown. No? The lockdown forced me to start doing a lot of things.
Into other things.
Yeah.
What is it about cooking though?
I never liked cooking. I could cook, but it wasn't a thing I enjoyed.
Yeah.
But then the lockdown was very stressful. You know, you couldn't go anywhere, and it took my mind off a lot of things. So, yeah, it became a bit of a fun thing to me.
If I was to name a country in the world, a place that you feel most relaxed, most like at ease? You're not being judged, you're not being questioned, you're just yourself.
Yeah.
One country.
I'd say Denmark.
Denmark?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay. Now, some questions are coming in. Right. So, question here says, what's your relationship with some of the ministers in Ghana? Can we say you're into politics? Because you were spotted with Zaneto Juman Rollins during her primaries, and she was also at your birthday party.
She is like a big sister to me. I really admire her. It has nothing to do with politics. I just feel like she's a really strong woman in this male-dominated industry, and I really look up to her in that way. Yeah.
Okay. But no politics for you?
No politics.
Not even in the future?
I'm not hard like that.
You're not hard like that? Okay, so I have a couple more. This one is, okay, so I think this question has probably been answered already. Please ask Ms. V about Samira Buhari, and the other one, I'm in Kumasi. This is Shadrach Lincoln in Kumasi. Yeah, so I think we talked about that earlier on. You mentioned them. Yeah. Okay, so Baby.
Yeah.
Tell us about Baby.
Baby is my new song. I absolutely love this song because it's a love song. Love is one of the biggest things in this world. Love and hate. And I choose to sing about love. So it's for the lovers out there. And yeah, show someone you appreciate them through Baby. Yeah.
Pets.
Sorry?
Pets. You have any?
Yeah, I have a dog and a cat.
A dog and a cat.
Yeah.
You know, somebody asked me to ask you about a cat. One of your most, I think I'll probably say he's probably one of your most trusted friends. Maybe.
Really?
He's an Asofo too.
Oh, is it Bishop Oku? Oh.
He says I should ask you a question.
Okay.
He says, how safe is that cat, considering that you are ever?
Ever since I got this cat, everyone feels like it's going to land in some soup. But I'm sorry to disappoint you guys.
You love the cat?
I love my cat.
What's the cat's name?
Mariah.
Oh, wow.
Mariah Carey.
Okay. A singing cat too.
Yeah.
All right. So, I understand the whole emotion about love, you know, and you know, writing that song Baby and all of that.
Yeah.
What about you personally? Is that a song that is part of your life story, maybe?
No. I mean, I've been in love before. I'm not sure if I understood it well enough
at that time,
but I think I do now. But this is just a love song in general for everybody to enjoy, so it doesn't have anything to do with me in particular. Okay. Yeah.
Let's take a look at Baby. Miss V will be giving us some music in the studio a little bit later. Let's take a look.
This tune has been vibes a bit.
all time. I no go leave you, baby boy, any other time. I no go do you unkind. Boy, me need noni. If I know see you, then I'm not me. True love is the story. Me and you, baby, for this glory. Oh, na 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 na. No way, I will never leave you, baby. Lie, 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 lie. It's okay, I will always be your baby. Na 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 na. No way, I will never leave you, baby. Lie, 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 lie. It's okay, I will always be your baby. Change my mind no more, 'cause I'm feeling you, baby. Give me all you got, baby. I'll be yours, oh my baby. Only you, my baby. Anywhere you go, baby. 'Cause I'm there with you, baby. Anywhere you go, baby.
The song is still playing.
Hey, yeah. Oh, you hit the jackpot, bingo. I hope you bigger than your ego. A, B, C, let the D go. Where you go, V go. And I must get set, ready, go. Give you my heart, make you carry go. Tell them, girl, I'm your girlie, oh. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I want to feel it in my belly, oh. Follow the ladder to my heaven, oh. Oh. I give you my heart and soul. Your power overload. Are you ready, ready, ready? Suje, Suje. I gon' make you sing my name, sing my name. I gon' make you sing my name, sing my name. I gon' make you sing my name, sing my name. I gon' make you sing my name, name. Oh. Ajay, Ajay, wajinjane kumyo Ajay, Ajay, edua na jua, obomidin, sweetie papa, yeah, obomidin, sweetie papa. I give you my heart and soul. Your power overload. Are you ready, ready, ready? Suje, ha, Suje. 'Cause I gon' make you sing my name, sing my name. I gon' make you sing my name, sing my name. I gon' make you sing my name, sing my name. I gon' make you sing my name, sing my name. One more time. Ajay, Ajay, wajinjane kumyo Ajay, Ajay, edua na jua, obomidin, give them, hey, obomidin, sweetie papa. I give you my heart and soul. Your power overload. Sing, are you ready, 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 ready? Nah, I give you my heart and soul. Your power overload. Are you ready, 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 ready? Yeah, yeah. I gon' make you sing my name, sing my name. I gon' make you sing my name.
Are you ready to dance? This is a serious switch. Ha! Ha! Oh, this is the song. Ajagbagba, ajagbagbe, ajagbagba, ajagbagbe, ajagbagba, ajagbagbe, ajagbagba, ajagbagbe. What? Make you level. I get it blown man from my ghetto. I go make you bow, settle. Even if you be the devil, devil. Oh yeah, make a pass, let go. If you know I'm trouble, say you wanna put head for my Lego. No, you wanna put scope for my netto. What? Oh yeah, pause, make you follow. Nobody go be run for my second. If you wanna join one loco, I go teach you, make you shoot like a rebel. Semi kunto kwa yempata, enije wawa yenkasa. Semi kunto kwa yempata, enije wawa yenkasa. Ajagbagbe, ha, ajagbagba, ajagbagbe, hey, ajagbagba, ajagbagbe, ajagbagba. Are you ready? Ajagbagbe, ajagbagba, duwagbaje, ajagbagba, duwagbaje, ajagbagba, duwagbaje, ajagbagba, duwagbaje. Make you level. I get it blow man for my ghetto. I go make you bow, settle. Even if you be the devil, devil. Oh yeah, make a pass, let go. If you know I'm trouble, say you wanna put head for my Lego. No, you wanna put go for my netto. Oh yeah, pass, make you follow. Nobody will be run from my circle. If you wanna join one loco, I go teach you, make you shoot like a rebel. Sami kunto kwa yempata, hey, enije wawa yenkasa. Sami kunto kwa yempata, enije wawa yenkasa. Ajagbagba, ajagbagba, ha, ajagbagba, hey, ajagbagba, 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 duwagbaje, ajagbagba, duwagbaje, ajagbagba, duwagba, hey, ajagbagba, duwagbaje, ajagbagba. Ajagbagbe, ajagbagba, ajagbagbe, ajagbagba, ajagbagbe. One more time, we go. Make you level. I got it blow man from my ghetto. This one you are listening to is for that boy who thinks that he's something, but he's really not. Cause I'm all the way up here and he's under my foot. Hey, are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Make we level. I get it blow man from my ghetto. I go make you bow, settle. Even if you be the devil, devil. Oh yeah, make a pass, let go. If you know I'm trouble, say you wanna put head for my Lego. No, you wanna put go for my netto. Ha! Oh yeah, boss, make you follow. Nobody love you run from my circle. If you wanna join one loco, I go teach you, make you shoot like a rebel. Hey, Sami kunto kwa yempata, enije wawa. The cameraman is dancing. I want him to dance with me. Hey, Sami kunto kwa enije wawa. Sami kunto kwa, I'm coming to you. You think the camera will show you? Hey, Sami kunto kwa ajagbagba. Hey, you need to dance with me. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. Ajagbagba, duwagbaje, ajagbagba, duwagbaje, ajagbagba, duwagbaje. They haven't heard it all. Make me level. I get it blow man from my ghetto. I go make you pass, let go. Even if you be the devil, are you dancing with me? Oh yeah, make a pass, let go. If you know I'm trouble, say you wanna put head from my Lego. No, you wanna put head. Oh yeah, pause, make you follow. Body go be run for my circle. If you wanna join one loco, I go teach you, make you shoot like a rebel. Ajagbagba, 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 duwagbaje, ajagbagba, duwagbaje, ajagbagba, duwagbaje, ajagbagba. Thank you so much.
A low-level officer,
Okay,
really.
okay.
But nonetheless, I was in charge of the mission.
Okay, so you
I went to establish the mission, and I was there as a team leader for 15 months.
That is brilliant.
You know, that was 95.
And you were young then.
I was much younger than I am today. Because the Ghanaians actually are very rich in culture for two reasons. One, when I look at the kingship, you know, to date, it's very interesting how community revolves around a king, and the king to date has a lot of say in what happens in the country, what happens in the community, and how resources and land is managed and shared. So I find that very interesting.
Precision, style, class, execution, talent. Congratulations to the top 20 contestants that made it to the main audition for Keyboard Idol. The question is, which of these 20 talents will be in the top 10 and ultimately become the Keyboard Idol? Catch the Keyboard Idol every Saturday at 7 p.m. only on City TV. Tune in to City TV and follow the conversation using the hashtag Keyboard Idol for updates or visit citytvonline.com. This amazing talent competition is sponsored by Asanka, powered by Tech Aid, and Santal Energy. Keyboard Idol is powered by City TV. The quest to find a keyboard superstar starts now.
Comprehensive news. The City Newsroom at 8 p.m. on City TV is your most engaging news bulletin on TV.
It's a very oh, that's too bad. The youth are still throwing stones. They are still throwing stones here into our direction. And can I come in? I want to come in. Okay.
Telling your stories better with correspondence covering every corner of the country.
Getting access to potable water is a daily struggle for residents of Kakye and Balekopi communities in the Ada East district of the Greater Accra region.
City Newsroom at 8 p.m. Very fluent with issues that concern you.
This quite me come from Mr. Rabbi. Someone is really a bread. Told you kind of a 1 week. What do you say?
Is it unfair? What all this? What all this? We are dying! We are dying! We are dying for chocolate!
With City Newsroom, your community is now connected.
In this our community, all of us, we are very sorry about this school. If we went to see the children, they are so small. Even my grandchildren are there. My glass outside there. If they come out from the school, I have this.
Every day at 8 p.m., City Newsroom is live on City TV.
I feel too much for you. I go fight for you. But you didn't make I wonder if it's really worth it. I feel too much for you. I go die for you. But you didn't make I wonder if it's really worth it. Yeah. Pastor tell me, say, Lord Jesus first. I cannot say no way now, you are one. Yeah, yeah. And for you, how long I go wait, oh. You take your phone counting on my missed call. I've been begging for you. I've been knocking on your door. I did jealous, your love. You promised me you'll be the one. I've been begging for you. I did grace for your door. I did jealous, your love. Why you know won't be my call? I figure to work for you. I go fight for you. But you didn't make I wonder if it's really worth it. I figure to work for you. I go die for you. But you didn't make I wonder if it's really worth it. Oh, I don't know if I go fit to wait. You saw that girl's been calling and I don't want to be late. Oh, I don't know if I go fit to wait. You saw that girl's been calling and I don't wanna be late. Yeah, yeah. I'm too young to have blessed her on my heart. Ametam, I'm in body. I think I say upon a mirage, I see. Too much shots and I'll be alright. Take off today, you see young boy, they got them too. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That be why you they say my name, Bulu. Yeah, yeah, and I thank God, say me, I don't get over you. Another one is coming through. Yeah, 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 yeah. Olua, yeah. As I they pray for the money, yeah. Bless my family for me, yeah. Give my boys plenty money, yeah. Open doors all around me, yeah. As I they pray for the money, yeah. Me I know want you can change or no. Mommy, I make a creso. What is wrong with it if I pull up in the Benzo? I'm going out with foreign girls, so every night we ball like we no care. Oh. And what is wrong with it if I cash out for my boys? Oh. If I buy my mama house, oh. I want to put a smile on your face. Yeah. When I was down, we no see nobody. Nobody to help, nobody can do. Man still they crying with a bad plus hunger. And how many years it go take before man go see the light? I just want to know. As I pray, oh Lua, yeah. As I pray for the money, yeah. Bless my family for me, yeah. Give my boys plenty money, yeah. Open doors all around me, yeah. As I pray for the money, yeah. Me I know one chicken change, oh no. I'm me heart make a grace, oh, spoil me. All them cold nights still made the brother strong. This is not a dream, but the dream is yet to come. Better days are coming my way. As I walk through the fire, every day we getting higher. No retreat, no surrender, yeah, yeah. Someday boy go blow, someday money come all day, money come always, man then go jolly, yo. Every night a party, yo. I say someday boy go blow, someday money come all day, money come always, man then go jolly, yo. Every night is a party, yeah, yeah, oh Lua, yeah. As I pray for the money, yeah. Bless my family for me, yeah. Give my boys plenty money, yeah. Open doors all around me, yeah. As I pray for the money, yeah. Me I know what you can change, oh no. I'ma make a crazy, oh. Spoil me daddy today, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. 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 Hey, yeah, yeah. I said they pray for the money, give my boys plenty money, open doors all around me. I said they pray for the money, yeah, give my boys plenty money, yeah, open doors all around me.
Mr. Miles, we're going to be talking to him later on, but it's time for, well, not entertainment, but relationship. And today on relationship, we will be talking about how to actually make sure you can improve your relationship. So what do you do when you are overly attached to a friend? So it's not necessarily the person you're romantically involved with, but that attachment, how do you ensure that it is a peaceful one? Throughout the conversation, if you have any questions for us, let us know with the hashtag Breakfast Daily, and the WhatsApp line is 0550585832. If you're outside Ghana, the country code is +233. And I have been joined by Mrs. Mary Rose Sakyi, who is an entrepreneur as well as a counselor. Good morning.
Good morning, Dziffa. How
are you?
Fine, thank you. How are you?
Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you too.
Now, how do we deal with issues of attachment in our friendships?
Well, it's a dicey situation, but if you attach to somebody that you are not romantically involved with, or you do not foresee any future for the two of you, I think it's the first thing is to realize the position in which you are. When you come to that realization that this is where I am, I'm becoming overly attached to this person, it could be a disadvantage to you. So that's the reason why you have to understand or realize what it is, especially if you're a woman.
Okay.
You're attached to this person. You know, when you grow, you get to a certain stage, everybody sees you with somebody, they assume, they don't ask, but they assume there's something going on. You could block your chances for the future. So the first thing is to understand your situation. This friendship that you are overly involved, is it going to end anywhere? What is the profit? Is it going to benefit you in future? If it's not, why are you spending so much energy there? You know, why are you spending so much time there? So first of all, when you come to that realization and you understand where you are going, where you are, what you have to do, I believe that it will help you weather such a situation. Yes, we are humans. People can be very affable. People can be very sweet. We can be swept off our feet unawares, but it doesn't hurt to stop to see what is happening to you. So now you realize that you have realized that, how do you call it? You are overly involved with this guy who you know that maybe you might not even want to marry in the future, or you yourself would not want, not that because the guy is not interested in you, but because you would not want him in the future. But then you spend all your time with him and all that. Psychologically, it can even affect you.
How?
It can affect you in the sense that, yeah, you are so close. You don't even want other people. When you see other people talking to him or relating to him, you feel jealous. Yet you know that you are not going anywhere with that guy. So psychologically, it's not healthy.
But must you go somewhere with the person if you are, overly attached to them? Can't you just be overly attached to them as a friend?
We are humans. Sometimes you can be overly attached, and you will see that at the end, something will develop. A man and a woman can't be too attached without getting some emotions coming in. Because how do we develop emotions? Yeah, we have this love at first sight. You've seen somebody you've never seen before. You see you like the person and all that. And then emotions or love develop as we relate to one another. So whatever that's making you this overly attached to the person is because of certain qualities that is showing in your life. You might not want something in the future because of your own personal issues, which could be either positive or negative experiences in the past or whatever. That might be the reason why you don't want to go far with the person. But yet you're sitting down, when you're lying down, you're thinking about him. You always want to be with him. You always want to talk to him. It doesn't happen in just ordinary friendship, you know. It doesn't happen in ordinary friendship.
Where do we start from when we want to slowly detach from this person?
So once you have come to that state of mind, that's why I said you have to assess yourself, know where you are. Do you really want to go anywhere with this relationship? I don't stand against the fact that you can have male friends that you are genuinely attached to, like brother and a sister and all that. But then, where will it take you to? What are the advantages? You know, because in everything you look at the pros and cons. If it's going to benefit you, you keep working at it. If it's not going to benefit you, why do you have to spend so much time thinking about him, wanting to be with him all the time, instead of investing in something that will benefit you in future, that will help you? Because people have been in such things, they were friends, and then maybe it gets to a point that one wants to move on. Then it becomes, that's what I said psychologically, one wants to move on because they know there's nothing. So if the guy decides to see somebody else, then it becomes a problem. And then the lady thinks, oh, I'm hurt. We've been friends all this while. I thought maybe he would say something. It's a mind game. It's quite a mind game when you think of the fact that, oh, he's just a friend, but still I can't let him go.
So how do you handle that conversation so that none of you will end up getting hurt?
When you get to know your situation, I think either if both of you are aware of the situation in which you are, you have to discuss it and decide to pull certain string. If the other one doesn't know, and it is only you who finds yourself, you think that you like him so much, but he might not really, you know, like you as much as, and it happens in every relationship. The weight is not the same. Usually there's a difference. So when you find that, you can advise yourself. And sometimes you get so attached, it's very difficult because you become so used to the person.
Yeah, especially if it's an emotional attachment.
Yeah. So what you do is that you tell yourself that you have to slow down on certain things. If you're seeing the person every day, you have to reduce the number of times you see the person. You have to be psychologically or mentally strong to tell yourself that no, if you call him so many times, I'm going to cut it down. You can't cut yourself immediately because that will be a bit traumatic. But you can gradually decide to look at the different activities that you do together with him that, you know, keeps bringing up that, or that keeps strengthening that attachment, and start breaking it little by little. So through your conversation, the number of times you see yourself, the things you do for each other, and all that, you have to. And then if you have a good friend, you can turn your attention to female friends or something else to bring down your focus.
But isn't it like you're punishing yourself? Because it's not as though you have a relationship. Let's say you're single. Yes, the person is blocking you from meeting other people, but you are kind of emotionally starving yourself from something that has been good for you all these years.
Sorry, I'm laughing because this whole scenario reminds me of a little boy I knew when he was a child. You always see him with 2 toys. Whenever he's playing with other children, he has either 2 or more toys. The rest are under his armpit. Then he's holding on to one. When the other children want to play with what is under his armpit that he's not using, he doesn't want to let it go. And I thought that this is a problem for this child if it's not broken, because when he grows, that's the same problem that's good. Well, why don't you want the person to go? Because other people might want him.
But the person is not complaining.
No, but you don't have to wait for the person to complain. Sometimes you have to think ahead. You have to be fair. In actual fact, you have to be fair in your dealings with people. You have to think ahead. France Pim, they have their school slogan or motto, whatever, that you know, you have to think ahead. You have to think ahead of everything that we do. You have to look into it. Yeah, sometimes it's sweet. Who doesn't want to enjoy something that is sweet? It's sweet, but the repercussion. But the repercussion might be on you, on him, or the other person who might come, or the other people who might come into your lives.
What if the other people come and you get them to understand that this is my friend, we have an attachment, but You know, and they respect that.
Attachment to what extent?
Like just an emotional attachment, right? And that's where you get your emotional support from.
Oh.
Don't you think that the other person will be able to understand?
No. Somebody might say, okay, I understand, I'll handle it, but with time. Because it can get out of hand. It can get out of people, even cousins. I've heard stories where cousins become so cozy with themselves that they end up sometimes even getting
intimate.
Yes, getting intimate, which can be because a man and a woman, when you are growing, the way you think is different from when you are a child. When you were kids and you don't even understand the difference between the male and female and all these emotional stuff and all, it's a different story. But as you're growing, I remember those days when we go to school. I don't know whether that topic is treated, but almost every secondary school you go, they tell you the changes that occur in me as I grow. The changes occur in you. When you are 12 years, it's different from when you're 15, when you're 18, when you're 20, when you're 30. I mean, at a certain age, you know that a man and a woman, even when they look, you know, eye to eye, it's a different ballgame. You can be communicating with your eye, nobody would know. So it's if you want to save yourself, I think it's just best that you tell yourself to stop.
How do you deal with withdrawal symptoms that will come with it? So you stop. You're doing well 1 month in, then you guys go right back, especially if neither of you meet people. Then you're like, let's be friends until we meet someone. Because it does happen.
So like I was telling you, some of these things, when you hold on to something too much, it might be some insecurities due to insecurities or some childhood experience that's making you hold on to something that you are not using. Like this boy I knew. The thing you are not, you put it under your armpit. Somebody else needs it. You won't release it.
But they are using it. They're just not in a, you know, they're not in an intimate relationship, but they're still helping each other emotionally. So it's not as if it's not of use. And they don't have a main toy like the little boy analogy you did. The only toy they have is the one under their arms.
The only toy they have is that. So that's why you have to make up your mind. Do I want to hold on to this toy? Or I want to let it go so that I get another one that I can really play with, because this one you can't play with it all through. It's just hidden under your armpit. It's there.
What if it's comfortable under your armpit and you don't want it in your hands yet? Is it so wrong?
No, I don't think there's a right and wrong about this one.
Okay.
But it's just fairness.
All right.
It's just being fair, you know, and being in the balance. Because, like I said, whatever that we do, we must get some kind of benefit. Of course, you are getting some emotional benefit from here, but it will not take you all the way through. It's making you dependent on him, which makes you, even you yourself, you're uncomfortable. You're uncomfortable. That's the reason why you are thinking about how do I stop myself or something like that. Yeah, because you see that it's too much.
Too much. So
it's too much.
Both of you don't have the willpower. How do you make sure it happens?
If both of you do not have the willpower, you have to get some kind of intervention by bringing other people in. That means you have to shift focus. You've been single-eyed. You've been focusing on only one person. But you have to shift focus. We are social beings. I don't think anybody in this world is how do I call it? Is associated with only one person. There are so many other people that we love or we may like.
But attachments can be addictive. So once you are at that level of attachment, you're addicted to the person. They're not like everybody else around.
I talked about being strong in your mind. You have to be strong and say no. Yes, it is sweet, but it will not help you. There are times that you have to be able to close your eyes and say bye-bye to whatever. Being fair and true to your own self. Otherwise, then you don't even believe in yourself. It's a self-denial thing. You know that this thing, I can't have it all the way through. Either because the guy doesn't even want the two of you to go all the way, or because of your own insecurities from the past, or because you yourself, you just don't want the person all the way, but it's just that maybe you are attached to him because you get certain benefits. You know, it might not necessarily be. It could even be financial benefits. It could even be because you can send him. Yes, you know, you send him anything. You do anything for you. So you want to ride on that, but you have to be fair. You have to be true that what I'm doing is not right. Let me change my ways. You know, that's what life is about. We don't do things that we know that, oh, if we all did things that we think that brings us happiness or brings us sweetness, so we're going to continue to do it, even though you know that it's not benefiting the other party, or in the long run will not even benefit the two of you. There's
what
no
if the
point.
other party says, I don't mind? So you have that conversation with him and you say, I'm not going to marry you, I'm not going to date you, I've just friend zoned you, but there's an attachment and it's not fair to you. And then he says, I don't mind.
But if the person comes into the state where she thinks that it's too much, then that's where the problem is. When you come into the point where you think it's too much, is the problem. But if you think that you can manage it, sometimes you have friends that, you know, even your family will accept them. They become like your family. You know, they become like your family. They come home, everybody knows them and all that. Yeah, that one is different. But when it's just between the two of you, that nobody knows the extent to which that relationship is going, or that the depth of that relationship, that people may conclude that there is something
going on.
I think that you have to advise yourself.
3 tips for us to, you know, embark on the journey and also make sure we complete it.
Embark on the journey of detachment.
Yes.
Yes. So first of all, be fair to yourself. Tell yourself that this thing is not going to help me. So I have to say bye-bye. Not say complete bye-bye, but I have to limit things. I have to limit things. Because even when you are married in the relationship, you can easily, in a marital situation, or even in a boyfriend-girlfriend relationship, whatever, where you have an understanding that we're going somewhere, there needs to be limitations. You can't just say that all the way. Then you'll be hurting it, because it brings hurt. So you have to be fair to yourself and make up your mind. You make up your mind. And then number 2, what you have to do is to think about the future. Be future-oriented. Think about how it's going to benefit you all the way through to the end. What is the benefit of it? Yes, I have friends from my childhood and all that, but the attachment is the point. When you are so attached that you can't do without them, then there's something wrong. Yes, so bring yourself to the point where you can control yourself. And finally, I'll say that, hey, life is about us. You are doing things for yourself, and of course, you're God. So you have to think about it. Is it right or wrong? Morality.
That's the way to go.
Yes, morality. What I'm doing is not right. It will not help us. Why do I continue doing it? Yes. So you know that, hey, for me, I like it this way, but morally is not good. What values am I trying to pass on and all that?
Thank you.
And the intentions.
Thank you very much. Mrs. Mary Rose Sakyi is an entrepreneur and a counselor. So the first step is to be fair to yourself, be intentional about it, and also be future oriented. So you know that you're not going to go into the future with a person, and be empathetic. Put yourself in the person's shoes and ask yourself, is it right? Just because they want to go along with you, does not necessarily mean what you're doing is right. Thank you so much for being with us. And it won't be easy, so you have to do it, because then if you don't do it, you are being selfish. You are attaching yourself to this person, and you know that you're not going to go anywhere with them, but because it's good for you temporarily, you're continuing on with that relationship, and it's not healthy for the both of you. Kwaku?
Yes, Dziffa. Well, it's been an exciting morning so far. So much going on. We had great music. Relationship segment was fantastic. Earlier on, we had an interview with Miss V. That was also fantastic. Mr. Miles, he joined us not too long ago, and we want to just talk to him and find out what he's up to, what he's been doing, and what we can expect from him in the coming weeks and months. Good morning, Mr. Miles. How are you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing great.
Fantastic. So, tell us, what have you been up to?
We all know we've all been under this pandemic. So
yes. How has that experience been for you?
Not too bad. I can't complain.
Have you been, I mean, of course you can't do gigs, so...
Yeah, but it gave us time to really work on ourselves and improve our craft as a whole team out in life. And then I got my first breakout song through the pandemic, because I felt like people were paying more attention, because they didn't really have a choice.
Yeah, of course. Everybody's stuck at home, so...
Yeah.
Which one was that?
Don't Stop.
Okay. What was the thinking behind that song?
Don't
Stop.
Motivation behind the song? It was between I and my producer, Nick C. Official. We just wanted to vibe on something different from what we usually did. And then, so for once, I had him take some of my ideas for the instrumental, and then we just fused it up, and then the lyrics and everything came later on by itself.
Okay.
It was just a whole vibe.
Yeah. So, what can we expect from you coming up?
We just dropped a new song like right now.
Okay.
Die for You.
Dropped a few minutes ago.
Yeah.
Okay. What's the title? You said what?
Die
for You. Die for You. Were you writing that for someone special?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to tell us about it?
Next time. But yeah, it was for someone very special to me. It was someone that I won't really say I would feel die, but the lyrics just came out like that. It felt good. So yeah, I had a lot of fun creating the sound, the video, everything. It was just a great experience for me.
Where can people go find that?
Right now you can find it everywhere.
Where is like focus?
Audio Max, Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere you want to get it, it's so free. It's on YouTube, it's live. It's going to be on TV today.
Are you working on an EP as well?
Yeah. My EP will come out in October.
Okay.
October. This Die for You is actually the first song of the EP.
Okay.
So the rest will come through when the EP is ready.
Thank you, Mr. Miles. Well,
thank you.
We've been talking to Mr. Miles. We're going to take a look at Die for You.
I feel too much for you. I go fight for you. But you didn't make I wonder if it's really worth it. I feel too much for you. I go die for you. But you didn't make I wonder if it's really worth it. Yeah. Pastor tell me say Lord Jesus first. I tell him say no way now you are one. And for you how long I go wait oh. You take your phone counting on my missed call. I've been begging for you. I've been knocking on your door. I did jealous your love. You promised me you'll be the one. I've been begging for you. I did grace for your door. I did jealous your love. Why you know I won't be my call? I figure to work for you. I go fight for you. But you didn't make I wonder if it's really worth it. I figure to work for you. I go die for you. But you didn't make I wonder if it's really worth it. Oh, I don't know if I go fit to wait. These other girls been calling and I don't want to be late. Oh, I don't know if I go fit to wait. These other girls been calling and I don't wanna be late. Yeah. I'm too young to have blessed her on my heart. Yeah. Sametan I'm in body. I think I say upon a mirage I see. Too much shots and I'll be alright. Take off today, you see young boy they got and do. Yeah. That be why you they say my name Bulu. Yeah. And I thank God see me, I don't get over you. Another one is coming through.
Welcome back. It's Breakfast Daily on City TV. Thank you guys so much. It's been an interesting show.
Yeah.
And I thoroughly enjoyed that conversation about attachments. I don't necessarily think it's a bad thing if you guys are feeding off one another emotionally, but you know, it is what it is. Not that I've experienced it before, of course not. I wouldn't do that.
Okay.
But Miss V, the very first one she did that, I mean, I think she should do more songs like that. Just Nikwe and just her voice.
Yeah,
I think sometimes people don't understand. I had goosebumps the entire time.
I think as much as she celebrated, I think she's still underestimated.
Her voice is something
Seriously.
else.
Yeah.
And I think she just needs to do renditions of her songs in that way.
Yeah.
I've never heard that song
done that way,
sung that way, even by her herself. I was like, wow.
Yeah, no, it's
so
beautiful.
Go to her YouTube page. I hope she'll start giving us some stuff like that.
Yeah.
Subscribe to her YouTube page, all her social media handles. Maybe she'll do it for us.
Yeah. No, seriously. I mean, I think that Miss V, she's got such versatility, you know, that maybe she herself maybe underestimates her own power, you know. So
her voice is golden. It's a national treasure. For all of us.
Yeah.
I mean, and we're going to leave this show early today. You know, we usually close at 10, but I have Miss V in the house, so there's no need for you guys to listen to us till 10. We want to enjoy Miss V as well.
Of course.
It's been a great show. My name is Dziffa Ametam, and of course, if you missed any of this, you know what to do. Just go on to our YouTube page, CityTube, and you can catch every single segment that you missed. Don't forget to like, comment, share with your friends, and hit that subscribe button.
Yeah, but before we go, tomorrow, 7 p.m., it's Keyboard Idol. You don't want to miss it.
Finally,
because we're finally outdooring the 10 that
I can't wait.
In the final.
I want all the girls to make it to the top 10. That's my own personal, you know, highest. Yeah. I want all the girls to make it.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Regardless of skill or...
No, they're all skills. If you've made it to the top 20, you have
but
some
still
good.
They're still different.
I know. I made a feature in there. You know, I had to find a way to sneak myself in there, so you guys can see me somewhere in that keyboard.
Okay.
But guys, thank you so much. Stay safe. Enjoy your weekend. I'm gonna go make a sandwich with that lettuce we had in the morning.
That lettuce looks so good.
It's so good.
So good.
And I'm gonna try my own, you know, in-house.
And I think the important thing that I want viewers to take away from this is the fact that a lot of our vegetables are grown, being watered with gutter water.
Oh, yeah.
Do you see?
You don't want
so
that.
hydroponics is an absolute beautiful way of growing vegetables, where just fresh water. Look at how these guys, they're going out of their way to look for the best quality water to go and water
them. You know, become better farmers.
Yeah.
Well, my name is Dziffa Ametam.
And I'm David Sakyi.
Miss V will be up next, but I think we should take a look at her music video again so that we can all go and share with all of our friends. So, should we?
Why not?
Let's take a look at Miss V's newest single.
Cause there's a new sheriff in town, sheriff in town, sheriff in. Me tell them watch out cause there's a new sheriff in town, sheriff in town. You can call me, I'll be right on the case. Don't be fooled by the look on your face. You can call me, you don't take it too far. So now me enforce the martial law. Call me. No need if you want them again. It's Miss V, the new sheriff in play. Call me. Well, this is martial law. La 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 la. I'm never giving up. No, 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 I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up. No, 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 I'm never giving up. You can't stop me, I'ma keep going. Fight till the end, just depend on me. No, I'm never giving up. No, no, no. Me tell them watch out, cause there's a new sheriff in town. Sheriff in town, sheriff in. Me tell them watch out, cause there's a new sheriff in town. Sheriff in town, oh. Me tell them watch out, cause there's a new sheriff in town. Sheriff in town, sheriff in. Me tell them watch out, cause there's a new sheriff in town. Sheriff in town, oh. Them think it's just about me pretty face. Oh, no. But it's really more than that. Strap up my boots and my lace. Lyrics I spit like a gap. Tell the DJ let the music play and pass the mic my way. The new sheriff said report to the floor, cause this is my show.
A woman of quality knows what she wants. If you want to tarry me and do what you want, then hurry, hurry, come carry your baby, go. Come and see my mother, my mother. You must see my mother, my mother. Come and see my mother, hey, my mother. You must see my mother, my mother. If you want, come and carry on your max. Come and carry. If you want, come and carry. Come and carry. If you want, come and carry on your max. Come and carry. If you want, come and carry. Come and carry. If you want my body, then come see my mommy. I know like your money, but I know you want my body. Ha! My body. Eva, my body. Alelele body. Come see my mommy. Make it official. If you really mean come and follow me all the way to Ghana. Hurry, hurry, come carry your baby. Come and see my mother. My mother. You must, hey, hey, my mother. Come and see my mother. Hey, my mother. You must see my mother. My mother. If you want, come and carry on your max. Come and carry. If you want, come and carry. Come and carry. If you want, come and carry on your max. Come and carry. If you want, come and carry. Come and carry. Mr. Chairman, Oga Landlord, Maradona, local official. Every day now so CCO. Every day now difference ratio. Say you want me, talk your own. Anything I want, you got it. I'm the one you really want. All the others photocopy. Make it official. If you really mean come and follow me all the way to Ghana. Hurry, hurry, come carry your baby. Come and see my mother. This is when I have to show them I have Azonto skills. Hey! Come and see my mother. Hey, my mother. You must see my mother. If you want, come and carry on your max. Come and carry. If you want, come and carry. Come and carry. If you want, come and carry on your max. Come and carry. If you want, come and carry. Come and carry. Today's like, I just want to be talking to the men. So, let me tell you one more time. Are you listening? Mr. Chairman, Oga Landlord, Maradona, local official. Every day now so CCO. Every day now difference ratio. Say you want me, talk your own. Anything I want, you got it. I'm the one you really want. All the others photocopy. Make it official. If you really mean now, come and follow me all the way to Ghana. Hurry, hurry, come. My drama is not bad at all. Hey! Show them, do them. Hey! I love it. Yes! So this is my new song. The title is Baby. It's on all online stores. It came out a few days ago. The video, I shot this video in SA, is beautiful. Aside the fact that I was robbed when I got to SA before I shot the video. I hope you enjoy it. Where's Vega? Hey. Swag. Although I'm in chain, I'm in Doma. Cause I'm feeling you, baby. Give me all you got and I'll be yours. Only you, oh my baby. Anywhere you go, I'll go. Cause I did with you, baby. Although I'm in chain, I'm in Doma. Cause I'm feeling you, baby. Bra, bra, me new besa da. I cause yeah. I cause yeah. Oh baby, bra, bra, me new besa da. I cause yeah. Hold on. You know what? I want them to understand the song. So I want to do it with just the guitar. Okay. We go. But can you go slower for me? All right. Ha. Yeah. Although I'm in chain, I'm in Doma. Cause I'm feeling you, baby. Give me all you got and I'll be yours. Only you, oh my baby. Anywhere you go, I will go. Cause I did with you, baby. Although I'm in chain, I'm in Doma. Cause I'm feeling you, baby. Bra, me new besa da. I cause yeah. I cause yeah. Oh baby, bra, me new besa da. I cause yeah. Boy, make I love you one time. I gotta love you all time. I no go leave you, baby boy, any other time. I no go do you one kind. Boy, me need noni. If I no see you, then I'm not me. True love is the story. Me and you, baby, for the glory. Oh, na. No way, I will never leave you, baby. Lie. It's okay, I will always be your baby. Na. No way, I will never leave you, baby. Lie. It's okay, I will always be. Although I'm in chain, I'm in Doma. Cause I'm feeling you, baby. Give me all you got, baby. I'll be yours, oh my baby. Only you, my baby. Anywhere you go, baby. Cause I deal with you, baby. Anywhere you go, baby. Bra, me new besa da. I cause yeah. I cause yeah. Oh baby, bra, me new besa da. I cause yeah. Baby, no. guys so much. I love you.